G'day, Callum here, and this time I'm going to be talking about the billboards that just went up through Twin Suns Foundation. Now, I covered these in a video when they announced that they were doing the billboards, and so I want to talk about sort of my thoughts going ahead as well as showing what's happening, especially with the quarantine and everything. So, what we have here is a tweet showing that they're live, and of course we couldn't know quarantine was going to interfere with our plans, so let's get the message out to those trapped at home and share is how they're trying to go about it. Because of course the original audience was going to be the Lucasfilm employees going to work, which of course in this time isn't going to be working out. We have here the two billboards which they showed earlier. So a couple of thoughts as well is that in this time possibly it would have been good to postpone it. I know they wanted to do it in the anniversary of the original billboard. Considering the time and the place, putting billboards up won't get as much coverage because of that. I'm sure they talked about this and still decided to go ahead, but the possibility of postponing it so that it would be better in regards to being exposed to people in real life is diminished because of the current situation. And so it's almost a bit like you could share the images of what it is around like we did before when we were talking about it on social media, and that would be just as effective as showing the pictures on here, I would think. But they've decided to keep to the plans and not be changing the plans for that, so there we go. And also I was thinking that someone commented down below, it's like, while I agree with the message, it sort of seems like a waste of money, hope the investment is worth it. And I think that's a valid point, because especially in this time, is the investment really worth it when not as many people in real life will actually see it? And or will it actually have the impact we want it to? And that's the main thing we want with this, is that will it actually have the impact of continuing the EU? Or will they say a bit like, oh, that's cool, we like the billboards and we like your passion for it, but it's still not going forward because we're deciding to do things the way we want to do them. And I just thought I'd raise the point there because there's a lot of good that could come of this. And it's just that I think that there will be a lot of good stuff coming out of it, as long as we get the right response from Lucasfilm. We couldn't buy new EU stories, so we bought the billboards instead. And please continue the Legends story. So it's labelled Legends so that it appeals to the official decision to rebrand it Legends, and I think that that's a good choice to do that. Because it'll appeal to them. It's like, we're not saying, oh, we only call it EU, we're not going to accept what you call it, we're accepting their decision going forwards and doing that. Anyway, that's the main thing I wanted to bring up. These are out, so share around that these are out, and hopefully it will have the impact that we want it to. I guess we just have to wait and see though, because with a lot of the impact that it would have, it depends a lot upon what the management of Lucasfilm's response is and how they're going forwards. If they want to continue going forwards with their plan as they currently are, which is going along the same way that it has been going, or if they change the tune a bit and go, oh, actually, these EU people had enough money to fund billboards, so we'll be able to get money from them. I think any other concerns in regards to that I've mentioned in videos before. Share this around, but do what you can, and we'll see how it turns out. I'll see you in the next video. Uru.